What's up, y'all? We back at this thing again. So today I'm trying to just fix up some loose ends, a bunch of random stuff that I'm just trying to clear up. As you can see, this side of my garage, boxes and boxes is getting smaller and smaller, less stuff. So I'm trying to get this stuff all the way cleaned out and have everything put on. So what I did do is I just finished cutting the ear off. So there was an ear on the transmission right here. So I cut that ear off so my the headers will be able to fit fine. This side I did test fit, and this is not in the way at all. So this is the ear that I'm talking about. This on the foil 80. There was no issues with the passenger side, so it was just really the driver's side. So I went ahead and I cut that off, and this is what I use. It cut right through it with no issue. I did take off the coil packs bracket with all the coil packs on it, so I can switch out this one. This is the one that we broke when we put the engine in. So I'm gonna just switch this one out. I ordered one on eBay. So I just ordered a used one. I think it was like $20, $30. I think it was $20 for it. So I went ahead and ordered that. So I'm gonna put that on. We're gonna put the wires on. We're gonna put the plugs in, and we're gonna put on the exhaust. So that's the plan for right now, to just go ahead and at least get all that on, and then we'll move on. I also do have, as you know, this is the engine that I have, and the throttle body that I have is drive-by-wire. So I did order the pedal that I'll need. So I did order the pedal. It's pretty much, and it's supposed to pretty much fit right in the same place as I'm having trouble getting this out the bag. But I got this from PSI. That's the part number there. So I have this pedal, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch out the pedal as well. Go ahead and change that out so I can get this box out the way. See what else I have in here. Here's the harness, and here's the tach module that you need for the drive-by-wire. So there's the tach module, there's the harness, goes to the tach module, and here's here's my computer that I'm using. And this is blue-green. So drive-by-wire is blue-green. So one side is blue, the other side is green. As you'll be able to see on my wiring harness as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get some of these parts in, and then we'll be back. All right, so I got this changed out. So that's all good, put it back. Took off the covers that I had over the exhaust. And then I added in all the spark plugs on both sides. Those are the little covers. They were some ICT billet covers that I picked up on Amazon. And now I got this is the gasket that goes. I went with the Felpro. I heard a lot of negative things about the ones that came with the header, which are these. So I heard some negative comments about them. So a few people said, hey, go with the Felpro or go with the AC Delco. So these were the ones that were available, so I just went with them. And I do have ARP header bolts to go with them. I got those because the bolts that you use are known for breaking, and these are supposed to be extra strong. You're supposed to be able to reuse them a few times. So I just went with these. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get these headers on, and I'm gonna get these spark plug wires in, so we could test fit. The reason I want to put this in, so I'm able to run my fuel lines and see where it's going to be touching the header, or what stuff the header will be touching. So I probably will take these back off, because I do want to get the C-bands welded on here, so that I'm able to disconnect it here and take the whole header out if I need to. So that's the goal. So right now I just need to put it all in so I can at least test fit it and get everything squared away. So, all right, I'm gonna put that in and I'll be back. All right, as you can see, I got both sides in. I got the driver's side and the passenger side headers, and spark plugs and spark plug wires. The only one that's actually touching is this one. So this is the only one out of all 8 that are touching. So we're gonna have to do something with this one, but everything else fits pretty good. I'm kind of worried about it hitting this arm down here, but we'll see once it gets lowered. But it should be good. It should be good. Other people that had these same headers that had their truck lower didn't have any issues, so I'm hoping that I won't either. But here's the passenger side. And these are the Speed Engineering headers and the Speed Engineering wires. I went with the wires that they recommended with the headers. It's supposed to be heat resistant, so we'll see. All right, so I messed around with that. Now I'm gonna see if I can get this pedal in. And then probably tomorrow I'm gonna mess around with the heater core, the evaporator, the accumulator, trying to get all that stuff squared away. So let's take a look at this pedal and then go from there. All right, so let's take a look at this pedal. As you can see, this is the stock one. It's held on by these 3 bolts right there, as you can see them. And let's see, I got the other pedal lines up, and there's the 3 bolts there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these 3 bolts out, and I'm gonna pull that throttle cable through, and we're gonna install this pedal here. Just to try to go ahead and get stuff out the way and get stuff installed. So, all right, I'll be back. Well, as you can see, I got the other pedal in. There's my light, and there she goes. But I got this one in, and then pretty much just unscrew those 3 screws and screw these 3 in. And then there it goes. It's back in the stock position where it was at. I do need to get a new brake pedal. The little brake pedal rubber, so I will replace that. So, but yeah. All right, let me clean this stuff up and I'll be back. All right, so I was cleaning up that side over there. So I've had these for a few months. I just haven't had time to do anything with them, but here's my harnesses. This is the main engine harness. As I was saying, mine is drive-by wire, so it's blue-green connection. There's your blue one. Excuse me, there's the green one. So there's all that, and here's all the stuff for the actual engine. It goes in the engine. So I had him, so I won't have to cut and spice in anything from the bulkhead. I had him go ahead and make me a harness straight from the bulkhead. So it'll be easier on me. Like I said, I don't know much about wiring. So this will go in just like this. This one will come out, and this goes right in there, and then it connects to everything. He labeled everything. All the wires are labeled. Fuel relay, battery feed. So all the wires are labeled coming straight out of it. So I can tie right into whatever I need to tie in. So here's all the other harnesses. And this is my fan relay. So I'll be able to connect my fans and everything right in. There's the wires for it, so I can plug those in. Yeah, so he got almost everything I needed. What are these? Oh, okay, look like this is for the, injectors? Yeah, these are the things for the injectors, which I didn't take those off because the harnesses on them are still good. So I didn't take those off, but it came with everything. So I'm gonna start working on this as well, going through everything, seeing exactly what I need, what I have to tie into. So it's gonna take some research there, but I'm gonna get it going. And as well as, here's my fuel harness for my dual tanks. So this is all the wiring for that. That'll plug right into, run right up to the engine harness and plug everything right in. So I try to get this as simple as possible so I can easily knock it out. I had to pay a little bit more, but it was worth it to me. Well, that's it for today. I'm finished working on it. I just want to make a quick video. My goal is to do a few hours a day, try to come out here in the afternoon after I get off work and work on it until we get this thing going. I made some pretty progress, some pretty good progress over the last couple of days. So I'm gonna keep pushing at it. I'm gonna mess around with these cab mounts and see if I can get them. I'm gonna go ahead and get them switched out. I did pick up this kit. I picked up the whole kit from LMC. I think this is the kit info. So that's the kit info, and it came with everything. It came with all of the body mounts, the cab mounts, the bed mounts, and as well as the core support. So it came with all those mounts. So I have went ahead and sprayed. I tried to spray all of them down with some PB Blaster. So we'll see. Hopefully, my goal is not to break any of these. I do not want to break them. So they're not rusted. So they're not rusted at all. So that's a good sign. So I should be able to get all of these out without breaking them. I haven't broke any other bolts getting them out. So I'm gonna try to go easy with this 1/2 inch and try to get them out. Get this side out. I will take my jack and try to lift up the cab a little bit and see if I can get it out like that. But I wanted to go ahead and do this before I put my fuel tanks and stuff in. So I was in the middle of working on my fuel. On the fuel system, I was like, hey, I gotta change out these mounts first before I do that because I won't have room. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get this one out and I'll be back. All right, so I got this mount out. Don't judge me, it's a little sketchy. But I'm just lifting up this side of the cab and then I'll go to that side and lift that side up as well. But that's where the mount go. Everything looks good. Here's the old mount right here. Yeah, so this is the old mount that came out. As you can see, it's warped up. It's time for a replacement. They don't look too bad, but I did notice that my cab was leaning just a little bit. It wasn't level. So to fix that, I'm gonna just go ahead and replace all of them. So that's the goal. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that one in there, and then we'll move on to the next one. I'm gonna go all the way around and go ahead and knock all 4 of these out. That way I can get this fuel system going. All right. So just to show you, the designs are a little bit different than what the factory is. As I say, I got these from LMC. As you can see, there's a metal cap around these. This one is not. So this is all rubber. And what they did was they gave you that plate to put. So what I did was I left just a little gap in between there so I can move that around as I'm trying to stick this through the bottom. So this is what goes on the bottom. It goes up like this and it goes up into the cab. So I left just a little gap, and once I get the screw actually started and everything in place, I'll lower this down. I'll lower the truck down, and then I'll finish screwing it all in, and then I'll move on to the other side. I think I'm gonna do the back side over there, and then I'll move on to the front. So, all right, that's it for now. All right, so you can see I got the mounts in. They look brand new. They are brand new. And earlier I had said that this piece right here was all rubber, but it's not, it's metal. So I'm not sure why this extra piece came with it, but they say you're supposed to put it with it. So I don't know if it's because it may be thinner than what the stock was and they need that. I don't know what, or if it's making it sturdy, but as you can see, I got them in, got them on all the sides. So, all right, on to the next piece. Pushing at it tomorrow. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to get the transcooler lines ran, put the transcooler, figure out where I'm going to put it at right here on the core support. So I'm thinking, you know, right here as well where I'll probably put it. So I'll do that, and then I'll figure out the lines, how long the lines need to be made. I already have the lines, all the 6 AN fittings that's needed with this. So I have everything, just got to put all this stuff together. So, all right, this is your first time. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll check y'all out next time.